Warrior fans, thanks for joining us this week on All Access. We have head coach of the women's basketball team, Scott Ballard. Coach, thanks for joining us, and congratulations on a great win, a 60-59 victory over the defending national champions. Take us through that last play and a tremendous shot.
Well, it was a lot of fun, to say the least, because the good guys won. But the last play of the game, we just went 4 low like we did against the Gophers and put the ball in Mariana Dulas's hands and just let her try to create and just take what the defense gives you. And we had Anna Wirtz over on the left side of the floor, and Bonnie Bjorky was down on the baseline on that side. And then on the other side, we had Michelle McDonald, short corner on the right side at the baseline. And then it was either Afton Glander or Katie Wolf over in the right corner. So it was just like against the Gophers. Mariana, she hesitated, gave a little shoulder shiver, drove to her left. Bonnie Bjorky's person, the post player, stepped up to her. We give her a little bounce pass, and she rolled in a 12-footer. And it's nice to know here in the early going of our schedule that we've got 2 different people that aren't afraid to take a big shot. And fortunately for us, it rolled in, and then they immediately turned the ball over on a double dribble, trying to get in a hurry to get the ball down the floor, and celebrating began.
Well, it was an excellent win, and you mentioned some of the young faces on the team this year. How have they improved already on this young season?
Well, I think every week is a new learning experience for those freshmen and the new players. We really got good minutes from Lindsay Watt, a D1 transfer from Western Illinois. Played some big minutes for us in the Mankato game. Bonnie Bjorky has been a great defensive presence for us coming off the bench, and there she's the one that ends up with the winning shot. That was a great experience for her. You know, people are keen on Anna Wirtz all the time, and now that we have some other people that are not afraid to take a big shot, and then we've got the ability to create off the dribble with Dulas and Afton Glander and Katie Wolf. It's starting to evolve into a team where we're not one-dimensional and we're not real predictable. Proof of that is how we played against Crookston on Saturday, and then 24 hours later turn around and play an exceptional defensive game against the defending national champs. And I was proud of the way our group bounced back mentally and physically, and how they competed. And I mean, we went through a lot of adversity, a disappointing loss in overtime, and then getting down 15 points with 9.5 minutes to go. A lot of teams have said, "Hey, we're taking it today," but we just battled and competed one possession at a time, and we had a lot of defensive stops. We had very few turnovers, so we were getting some shots every time we had the ball. And pretty soon, we got it down to 6-8 points with a few minutes to go, and it's like, we've got a chance to do something here and gain confidence and made plays. And that's just part of maturing and growing as a team and having people gain confidence as they get more experience.
That's for sure, and it doesn't get any easier this weekend, Coach. Headed on the road to start NSIC play at St. Cloud and Concordia. Can you talk a little bit about those 2 teams? Well,
St. Cloud, they've got a lot of new people on their team, much like ourselves, and they split this past weekend in the Hoopsfest tournament. They beat Mary by 9 or 10, and then they turned around Sunday and got beat pretty good by Augustana. Concordia, most athletic team in our league this year. They got 6 Division I transfers, a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. They try to make you play fast. We're going to try to make them play slow. We play them on Saturday, short turnaround from a 6 o'clock game against St. Cloud Friday, then play at 1 o'clock against Concordia on Saturday. St. Cloud's always well-coached, great defensive team. They make things very difficult for you offensively, and we're going to have to be at our best at both ends of the floor. And, everybody's got to play Concordia and St. Cloud sometime. We might as well get it out of the way early. And if we can walk away with at least a split this weekend, then, we're going to be in good shape, because that's the only time we play Concordia during the conference schedule, and then St. Cloud returns to our place, I think the last regular season conference game of the year in February. So we're trying to get our new people and freshmen to understand that as intense as things were this past weekend in the Hoopsfest games, they're going to be even more intense. This is like a 2-month tournament that begins this weekend. And we call it a 40-minute warrior drill because that's one of our favorite drills in practice, but it doesn't last but 10 minutes. So it's going to be fun for us and a great learning experience, and hopefully we can play well enough that we have our share of success.
Excellent, Coach. Thanks for joining us. This has been All Access. Reminder, the NSIC conference season begins this weekend for both the women and the men's team at St. Cloud on Friday, 6 and 8, and then on Saturday, 1 and 3 at Concordia St. Paul. We look forward to seeing you there or listening live on KQAL 89.5 or on the Winona Athletics website.